know we gotta clap it up for USA winning that gold, man. Curry snapped, Bron snapped, KD snapped, Bede snapped, man, versus France. Won that game, won. Discord, in my Discord, I got the highlights to the game. If you can't find the highlights are in my Discord, so you could just tap in the link below. We gotta talk about the game, man. That game was much easier than Serbia. I'm gonna be honest. It feels like, you know, this France wasn't as ready. You know, they got it within 3, but you can always tell that we are going to win. There is not a single chance that one of these European teams, Asian teams, or any other team is really ever going to take the place where USA stands. Congratulations. Congratulations for being able to compete after 90 years of basketball. After 90 fucking years. All these videos of people saying USA's losing their edge, losing their touch, blah, blah, blah. Finally, after 90 years of working your way up to compete in a sport, 90, you finally can compete and make the games close, make them interesting. Finally, that's what we've been waiting for. You know, the only way we can get better is if our competition gets better. That's why you guys, I believe, you know, the European teams got better, the Euro players, the players outside the United States have gotten better. But they're never going to dominate, never going to take USA place when it comes to basketball. For one reason, you know, they don't prioritize the sport like we do. You don't walk around the port. First of all, you don't walk around a port. You can't walk around from park to park to park in these other countries and see basketball courts like you see in America. That's number one. Number two, it's not the number one sport. If it's not one of the top, if it's not the number one sport, you definitely have no chance. The European players, they prioritize their soccer. That's cool. The European countries, they prioritize their soccer. That's cool. They're not prioritizing basketball though as much. And for them to become the best at something, they need to put it make it a priority, and that's not going to happen. That's number two, bro. Basketball is in our culture, man. But the best league is in the United States, which means the best players are just going to come from the United States. I don't care about the top 3 players being international players. I don't fucking care. Finally, there are billions of people in this world. Billions. And there's millions of people in the United States. If there was finally a chance where these players finally, after 90 years, got developed and came over and are become better, or they're a top 3 player, finally. But overall, top is not the overall. Top is not the overall. I can guarantee you, man, never will be the case. Never, ever, ever. All these Europeans. I was on DKM's video yesterday. Posted some video about fucking how if USA doesn't change this, they're not gonna win the next Olympics. Next Olympics is in fucking Los Angeles. That's in the bag. That was stupid. We don't have to change nothing. We don't have to change nothing. The only thing we have to do is probably not use no role players on our team. But if we use the best Americans to represent our country, we should win the tournament. That's just how it's gonna go. Finally, you guys gave us something to watch. Why is that so terrible? That makes it more interesting. USA's falling off. No, the other teams just got better. Finally competing. Finally took another sport serious besides fucking soccer. Finally. You see how we did in Olympics. Dominated in general, just for all the sports. Other countries need to diversify their sports instead of just putting their blood, sweat, and tears into one sport. Do something else. Diversify as a country. Everyone doing the same shit. Everybody's worried because LeBron, Curry, KD retiring. They're not going to be in the next Olympics 4 years from now. They're going to be old. Let's still drop some names of people who are going to be competing. Joel Embiid, Anthony Edwards, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Devin Booker, Kyrie potentially, Jalen Brunson, Jimmy Butler, Ja fucking Morant, Kawhi, not fuck Kawhi, Tyrese, no fuck Kawhi, but you know he's always injured. Tyrese Halliburton, Damian's a little older, De'Aaron Fox, Trae Young, Paulo Banchero, Zion Williamson, LaMelo Ball. We can go on. Bam Adebayo, All these Americans, Derek White, these dudes are young. You don't think they're going to get better as the time goes on? You don't think we can compete and smoke the competition? Brandon Ingram, Julius Randle, Jared Allen, Chet Holmgren. The names go on and on and on. Scotty Barnes. So many names of young players. Evan Mobley. We got centers. We got bigs. Jared Jackson Jr.'s. DeJounte Murray. Man, y'all tripping. Thinking we gonna ever lose that touch. Or even role players could put some smoke in. Michael Porter Jr., Jalen Suggs, Tyler Hero, Desmond Bain. Man, this list goes on of young bucks, man. Miles Turner, he a little older, but don't matter. We got the bigs too. We could bang bodies down low. We ain't worried about some EuroLeague players, man. Never ever. Okay, they might snag a little women to make it competitive. That's the whole point. It's basketball, it's competition. I believe chemistry, the physicality plays a huge role in the competitive games. The NBA isn't as physical anymore. These mother effers, they trying to maintain their bodies. They're trying to stay healthy so they can make their real money. Remember, these international games they don't get paid for. It's almost like volunteer work. Their priority is their family. These EuroLeague players, I'll admit, they play with a little bit more pride. They got something to prove. They really want to beat us that bad, so they play harder, more physical, more intensity. You know, you see Victor Wembanyama tearing up. It's like representing their country is a big thing, but these NBA players, they just want to they want to make sure they go as the next year they can make their bag, and for the next 10 years they can make their bag to the NBA, as opposed to the EuroLeague players who play with their pride. Yeah, we can pop it like that, man. Pride wins. They might snag a little pride win, but they'll never be better. I don't care what no one's going to say. Maybe 200 years, maybe European players develop some robot technology where they, we got some AI or humanoid robots playing in the basketball league or some bullshit. Maybe they can compete at that point, but as far as just taking the throne, nah. Only way they can take the throne is if we don't send our best players, man. I already showed you the list, man. So many players that we can just throw at y'all to cook up. There's too many Americans. Nick Claxton. We got bigs, man. We got bigs. We got wings. We got point guards. The league is full of players to just handle that. But if we send a C team, we might lose. We can't send a C team to y'all, but we could send the B or the A team to take care of business. For sure. Yeah, but y'all seen the list, man. We ain't got nothing to worry about, man. Curry, he did what he had to do, man. People saying, oh, I hate this. This is this thing. People talking about if Curry didn't snap, if LeBron didn't, 40-year-old LeBron not doing this, that's the whole point. They're on a team representing their country. That's their job, to go get buckets. What the fuck? Like, what is Curry supposed to do? Not snap? Because he's on the Team USA? Curry didn't do this, y'all would have lost. If y'all didn't have Kevin Durant, y'all would have lost. What the fuck? That's the whole point. And at the same time, this is how basketball works. It's all about green lights. You give somebody the green light, they will snap. That's how it works. You guys are fucking retarded when you come to your opinions about basketball. If Kevin Durant wasn't on there, somebody else is going to snap. That's how talent works. There's so much talent on there, this team. Bugging. Oh, Curry wasn't there. Y'all would have lost. Bro, Devin Booker probably would have snapped in. Somebody else would have the green light. You don't understand. When you give these superstars, these talented players, the green light for a certain team, they're going to snap. That's why they are superstars, and that's why they play for this country and represent our country. Because when you give superstars the green light, that's what they do. They snap. One way or another. You act like we never seen Devin Booker get 70 points in a game before. Like he can't get a bucket if he wants to. Bron just carried the system. KD, find his spots. All those superstars that was on that lineup, they all know how to get to these spots and get a bucket. Jason Tatum, he didn't play that much. But if he had the green light, which he probably will in the next Olympics, he's probably going to be the one snapping. Him and Jaylen Brown, next Olympics. They next up to carry the load. They're going to be tough. They're playing against NBA competition. They're developing too, getting better. As the time goes on, they get better and better and better. More experience. That's what people don't understand. These American players that are all NBA players, and they have NBA experience, all-star appearances, they play the best of the best every single day, every single night. So it's never going to be a problem for them to handle business when they go there, especially if they're a superstar, all-star type player. Because when they get their green light on a team, that's how this works, they snap. Unlike when you throw a role player and they on a team, them with a green light may not snap, but you got all superstars, they're going to snap. This stupid ass topic about the chance of USA losing its throne. Bugging. Niggas bugging, man. And oh my god, I swear, bro, I swear. It's United States versus Europe, bro. It's United States versus Serbia. It's United States versus France. Europe is not a country. It's a continent. There's another thing. It's not all y'all versus us. It's just your team. So you may have a superstar in Jokic, but you got a bunch of bums after that who can't even make it to the league. Playing with their heart. They're good at their sport because they're still in one of the top leagues in the world. But they're not on NBA caliber level. And that's why they'll never take its place. Because one thing the United States is going to do, United States isn't going to take their EuroLeague player and throw them on Team USA. It's going to be an NBA player. And it's probably going to be a top dog now since you guys are talking all this shit. Just to prove the point. We can have a new Avengers squad. Okay, we lost Captain America, we lost Tony Stark. We can have a new Avengers squad every single time. We had the Dream Team, we have the Avengers, come with some new shit. One way or another, we're going to get the dub. If you got that level of talent on the same team, no chemistry needed, going to get the dub. Let us throw our B squad, A squad at y'all niggas, and y'all going to lose. That's all I have to say. USA.